Hi guys, so yeah, I'm gonna crack eggs, and I'm gonna crack it like I always do.
Good job. You can throw it in the sink. Here's the other egg. Good job. So we're gonna use 2 eggs right now. And thank you, Aura. So you can wash your hands now. Aura, help me out. Now, I'm gonna add just a little bit of the balsamic vinegar to the mix. Just a drop. I'm gonna add some oregano. Good job, Aura. I'm gonna add some adobo. Okay, that's enough already. You can turn the water off. I'm gonna add just a little bit of rosemary. No, Mama, thank you. I'll call you later so you could taste test. Oh, excuse me. Just a little bit of rosemary, a little bit of parsley, two packets of the sazon Goya, and the amount of meat depends on you. All these ingredients go up my nose. Now I'm gonna add the olives, which I already chopped in half each. I'm gonna add three tablespoons of my homemade sofrito. So there's 1, 2, and 3. I'll put the link to my homemade sofrito recipe in the description box below. And this right here, I'm just gonna say directly to anybody who's negative. Okay, and I hate mentioning it, but I'm gonna have to anyway. This is my kitchen, my food, my family, and you might not be fortunate and blessed to eat at our table. So if you don't like the way I cook, and you don't like the fact that I use my hands to cook, too bad. Get over it, move on, have a nice life. You are not going to eat at my table, and this food is not for you. Okay? So be thankful for that. Have a nice day, have a nice life. Besitos. Now, moving on. I'm gonna add a little bit more meat. Like I said, you add the amount of meat that you like, that you need, depending on how many people you're gonna feed. This is gonna be, I like to cook, honestly, I like to cook for like 2 days, enough for 2 days. So I like leftovers. We love leftovers. And I find that food tastes better the next day for some reason. It's almost like pasta. Pasta tastes really good the next day. So anyway, I'm gonna mix it really good. Mix it all up there. Oh, Aura, thank you so much. My little helper. The very first thing she learned how to do when she was a year old was to crack eggs. Yeah, she's been cracking eggs since. Alright, so I'm gonna mix it really good. And I might have to add a little bit more of adobo. I'm gonna add a little bit more of adobo. The shout out that I have to do, this is for Mindy Vlogs. I love her to death. I'm gonna leave the link to her channel in the description box below. And wash my hands. I'm gonna leave the link to her channel in the description box below. Mindy, I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for reminding me that we haven't had meatloaf in a very, very, very long time. And I love the way you did your meatloaf. She did, guys. Go check out her meatloaf video. I'm gonna put the link to that video in the description box. And I like her version, and I will do it. I told her I was gonna do the version that she did, but she just reminded me that we haven't had meatloaf in a very long time in this family. So she was the one that made me, made me think about that, and I craved meatloaf as soon as I saw hers. So anyway, this is why I'm doing meatloaf now, because of her. So thank you, Mindy. Thank you so much. Guys, go check out Mindy Vlogs. She is awesome. So over here, this is TC's idea, his suggestion. I honestly don't like mixes. I really don't. I like to make my own sauce. That's going to be another video, like I said. I do meatloaf in many different ways. There's many different ways of doing meatloaf. But this time, TC saw this. He saw this in the supermarket and he said, try this. So we've never tried this before, so we're going to try it. And the instructions say that I already have the meat. I already added the eggs. So this is, it goes for, being that I already used this spoon for my sofrito and I dipped it in the water, it's fine. It's not contaminated, dirty, or anything like that. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to be using this water. I already measured it. It's 1/3 cup of warm water. And it says to add 1 egg. So I'm going to add 1 more egg just to the water. This is for the seasoning mix. The sauce mix. Alright, so, oh wait a minute, forget about the egg. I already added the egg in there, so I'm just gonna add the water and I'm gonna add the mix. I don't want to add too many eggs, so I'm just gonna mix this up. This is the first time I'm using it, so bear with me, have patience. It already has the eggs. I added 2 eggs in here, so I don't want to add any more eggs. So I add this in here, and then I just mix it all up. See, this is why I don't like spoons. My grandmother cooked with her hands. My mom cooks with her hands. All the women in my family cooks with their hands. I believe that that's love, and love put into it. Like I tell Aura, we cook with love. That's why our food tastes good. That's why she loves our cooking, Daddy and Mommy's cooking, because we cook with love. We put our love into it. So alright, so mix this up. Now put this aside. And yeah, go check out Mindy. She's awesome, guys. Alright, so the oven is on. I put 450 degrees to preheat. And I'm gonna put it in here. I like to leave a little gap on the edges so that the juices, when the juices come out, and I'm gonna pinch a hole here and there, straight through for the juices to cook right through, and that should do it. Alright, I'm gonna go put it in the oven now. I'm gonna periodically check up on it, and I believe this will be an hour in the oven. This is gonna be an hour in the oven, and TC is gonna do his famous homemade potato salad. That's gonna be another video, but I'm gonna put this in the oven now, and I'll get back to you with the end results. Aura, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm making potato salad.
You're helping Daddy making potato salad?
My dad.
So what Daddy did basically was he took potatoes and he cut them in little slices, little dices, like that.
Yeah,
Show us. Show us,
you
Aura.
see this there?
And he put it in a big pot of water.
Yeah, and before that you also put eggs.
And then you put, how many eggs? There's a dozen eggs in there? Okay, you could put a dozen eggs in there. There's 10 eggs? Alright, put 10 to 12 eggs. Daddy and Aura are gonna make potato salad. You don't throw them in because it's gonna splash.
No.
Aura.
You don't play with food.
You don't play with food, exactly. That's one of the rules. You don't play with food.
With an 18, right? Very good.
Alright, that's it. Now we're gonna put it to boil, right, Daddy? Thank you, Aura. Alright guys, so after about 15-20 minutes, I took it out of the oven. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip it over. Put it here. And then I'm gonna put it back in there. Then I'm gonna put it back in the oven for another 15-20 minutes, and I'll get back to you. Okay, now I'm draining it, and what I'm gonna do is, okay, this was after 15 minutes. I took it out of the oven again, and as you saw, I drained it. I put it in here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some tomato sauce. I'm gonna make 2 tablespoons of the tomato sauce. 1, 2. Then I'm gonna add ketchup. 2 tablespoons of the ketchup. 1, 2. Mix it all up. And I'm going to pour it over and then leave it in the oven for about another 15 minutes. And it should be done. Okay, but at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to poke some holes with the fork. I'm going to poke some holes in it at this point. Okay. And then I'm gonna mix it well. The sofrito has green peppers and onions and garlic. I put a lot of garlic in it. There's cilantro, culantro, basil, olive oil, red peppers, the yellow peppers, all that nice stuff. Sweet mini peppers. I'll leave the link to the video in the description box below, because this I like to add green peppers and onions to it, but being that the sofrito already has all that, I don't need to add any more. But there you go, guys. Now I'm gonna put it back in the oven for another 15 minutes and it should be done. Alright guys, so this is the end result. Look at how good that looks. Alright, all together it took 45 minutes to do. 45 minutes. God, this smells so good, guys. You have to smell this. I wish YouTube had a smell button that you can smell this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at this. This smells so good. It looks so good. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at how good this looks, guys. Look. Oh my goodness. And TC did some potato salad, and this is even better smelling. Oh my god, look at that. If you want the recipe to this, let me know in the link below. I mean in the comments below, sorry about that, and we will do this. But there you go, guys. This is our dinner for tonight. And a shout out in the beginning of the video. Go check out. Oh my goodness, look at this. Check this out. Look at this. Alright guys, that's it. Let me know if you like this or how you make your own version of the potato salad and the meatloaf. Oh, and by the way, the mix that I used, that TC suggested, tastes really, really good. Oh my god, yes it does. It tastes really good. I do recommend it, and I am going to use it again. Very good. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Besitos. I'm gonna wish them a blessed day, a wonderful day.
And give me a subscribe.
Oh, you want them to subscribe?
But don't